guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a review on this eyeshadow palette. This is one of the new eyeshadow palettes from Milani Cosmetics. I love Milani. If you guys don't know, my favorite foundation is the Milani 2-in-1 Conceal and Perfect foundation. So I love them. I also love how most of their packaging is like gold and luxe, and like it makes you feel expensive even though you're at the drugstore. They came out with two new palettes that, and first when I looked at them, they looked just like the Stila palettes, and I was like, girl, that can be good, because I heard really good reviews about their previous like quad type palettes that are like really little, and I think they have like 4 or 6 eyeshadows in them. I saw that they had two new palettes. One of them is the Most Loved Mattes, and the other one I think is like something Obsession, Bold Obsessions. The other one has like a deep black, some golds, some warm tones, some cool tones. I think there's like a silver in it. I felt like this one would be more my go because I really like neutral mattes. I feel like they're the easiest to work with when you just want like a quick makeup look. I feel like keep it matte, keep it neutral. Let me just show you. And I love how it comes in a box, but you take it out and it's this really nice, perfect size palette. Sorry if it's like blinding you, because I know this is very shiny. It's kind of like a reflective gold metallic, and it has Milani and Most Loved Mattes. Now, I really like how on the back, it has 3 different looks. So each row is a different look. So it really helps you coordinate like what shadows to use for certain looks. And of course, you can also mix and match. But on the back, it has the shade names. I love that, especially being a YouTuber, when we have to like reference shades, you know what I mean? Like the Morphe palettes don't have names, so it's always like a pain in the hole. And just opening this palette, it just looks beautiful, like beyond beautiful. This, of course, reminds me of the Stila palettes. It reminds me of the Tarte palettes. But guess what? Guess what? This is only $15. 15 smackaroos. That is less than most foundations you can find. So I was like, a eyeshadow palette. These shades are spot on for what you need, like go-to mattes. They have there's transition shades for everyone. There's highlight shades for everyone. I didn't highlight my brow bone. I just noticed. Let me do that right now. Why didn't it do that? What's wrong with me? Okay, let's go. Girl, get it together. Girl, get it together. Right now, I'm going to swatch them, and then I'm going to show you the eye look that I'm going to do with them. So hang tight if you want to see what I think about this eyeshadow palette. And each of these 3 rows are supposed to be different looks. This one is daytime, this one is anytime, and this one is playtime. And you know I love me like a warm tone, so I think I'm gonna go with the warm tone look just because that'll be the most that I'm comfortable with, so I can be able to like judge that properly, if you get what I'm saying. The first shade I'm gonna go into is Catch a Tan, and that is this shade right here. I'm gonna use this as a transition. And the brush I'm using today is the Morphe M441. Okay, now that we have that down, and I am getting a tiny bit of fallout in the palette, if you can see, but I really don't even care about fallout. It's makeup, it's a powder. Next, I'm gonna go in with that deeper red shade, which is Hiking in Sedora, which is this like deeper red kind of shade. This is a Morphe M433, and I'm gonna focus this more just right here in the crease. Ooh, that is a beautiful color. And I'm basically patting this on the end and then lightly blending it in the crease. And I don't know if this is picking up on camera, but these are very, very true to color. Next, staying in the same row, I'm gonna go with the last shade, and this shade is Umber the Sun. Kind of like under the sun, get it? Okay. I'm gonna use my Kiko Milano 02 brush. I'm gonna focus this right on the outer corner. I'm not even gonna bring this in. I'm just gonna pack this right there. Then I'm gonna take that same brush with nothing on it and blend it out. Now we have that really nice gradient that I really love on the eyes. And now I'm gonna go in with my lid shade. Just gonna use a flat eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to use this top shade right here, and this is called Fancy Vanilla. Oh, that's the wrong shade. No, cancel that. All right, since I made the wrong mistake, I actually used the lightest shade in the palette. I'm gonna make the same mistake on this eye. Well, and that's really pigmented. I didn't expect that to be that pigmented. So, and I'm gonna take that same brush that I used for the red. I'm not gonna put any more product on it, but I'm just gonna blend it in just so everything blends together. On the lower lash line, I'm gonna take this shade Catch a Tan, which is right here. And this is a Morphe R41. Then I'm gonna go into that red shade. I'm just gonna add some liner and some lashes, and I'll be right back to tell you guys what I think. Okay, so I was able to create a complete look, and I really like this look. Like, one of the things that I really like about this palette is that each row is a different shade, so you don't have to like bust your brain about like what shade you're gonna work with together. It's literally there for you, 3 different looks, and you can mix and match as well. So yeah, I really like that, and I really like how I only used 1 row and it came out really good as an eye look. And yeah, I really like this palette, especially for $15. I feel like this is a really good go-to palette, especially for the girl who is working, or if you work in makeup. If you work in makeup, you know you have to have your makeup done every single day. I wish I had this palette when I was working at Kiko, because this would have really helped me, as in I would have done my makeup in like 2 minutes. I had to go from palette to palette to palette, from eyeshadow to eyeshadow. This makes it really easy. 1 palette, you got your mattes in here, you know, you're set to jet. It's nice and small. It's not too big, but it comes with a really nice big mirror, which is a really good mirror. Great packaging. It's not just like cardboard. It is like a plastic that I think will be great for traveling, for throwing in your bag, for touching up during the day. So yeah, I really like this. Also, let's get into more of the formula and how they performed. I really liked how they performed. They blended out very well, and they were true to color on my eyelid. They are pretty pigmented for drugstore eyeshadows. I like more of a natural, neutral eye look, so this is ideal for me. The way the powders are so buttery smooth. They blend out perfectly. They're just the right amount of pigment to where they go on and you can see the color, but it blends out well. Sometimes you go on with the powder that's really pigmented, but that pigment is very hard to move, and these are not that. They're very buttery, very smooth, and they blend out well. So I really like this lighter shade. At first I thought it was too light because like packing it on, it is very pigmented, but it did blend out nicely. I could have put concealer on the lid and that would have made it more intense, but I didn't want to do that just because I wanted more of a softer look. So yeah, I think it ended up pretty well. It blended out nicely. The colors are really nice. I feel like this palette is gonna be my go-to. Like almost every look you guys will see me in will be this palette, just because I really like matte neutrals. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a comment below. Also, give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and see you guys next time.